Chevin Calloway, born and raised Dallas, Texas. Defensive back, safety, nickel corner. What made me love football was the competitiveness and just the energy. I think I fell in love with that, with the energy and the adrenaline rush and just being able to showcase my talents. You know, like, I knew I was fast, I knew I was quick, I knew I could throw, I knew I could catch, I knew I could run, and just being able to go out there and do it and have fun. As a kid, it was always just looked at as like, you know, this is a sport I just have fun doing. You know, there's no stress. You know, it's just like a fun sport, just like, you know, you playing on a playground or something. Instead, you're competing against other people and you're having fun doing it. I started to look at the big picture of it. You know, seeing football not only as something I'm doing to have fun with, but as a platform to reach out to foundations and to just kind of help out, you know, help out in communities where people may not have a lot of money. So it definitely became more of a big thing for me as I got older. It wasn't just a game of having fun, but very important to me, just as I was getting older. So why are we here? Basically just to talk about my football journey, how I got to SMU. It all started off, I used to always watch, you know, just NFL games. My dad used to always play them on TV, and I would always say, man, I want to play football one day, I want to play football one day. And my dad was, okay, you know, when that time comes, you know, we'll see what you want. And one day we was actually just driving down DeSoto. I believe it was off Pleasant Run. We were just driving down DeSoto. We passed the Civic Center, and they had these football tents set up for guys, you know, if you want to come and sign up, play Little League football. And I decided to play for the Cowboys as a flag football team, and this is where it all started.
It's all so surreal, really. I would just put them in something to just keep them occupied. He was a pretty rambunctious little boy and pretty active, and I just wanted to make sure that he stayed active. We actually have a VHS, people who don't know what that is, a VHS tape of when he was born. Instead of bringing him a bear, I brought him a football, and I said, he's going to be a football player. It's a little surreal. Everybody else was seeing him as a Chevin Calloway on ESPN and all-star games and stuff like that. To me, it's just, he's just my son, man, but I'm very proud of him, definitely proud of him.
With my mom being a principal and a teacher, I knew academics played a big role. I think I ended high school with 32 offers. I ended up committing to Arkansas. Coach B was a very genuine coach. But whenever I got to Arkansas, it's sort of similar to what happened my freshman year at Red Oak. My coach ended up leaving. We had a new coach come in. He did things a little differently, a lot of things that his philosophy didn't really fit with mine, and I know at the end of the day you gotta adjust. So I actually stopped playing for a year. I stopped playing football, I thought I was done. Just talking about mental health, I knew I wasn't in a good place mentally. You know, I was going through a lot. I was just really trying to find myself, but I wasn't around anybody. I isolated myself, you know, I was always to myself. And I realized how important it was to be around people and to talk to family and to talk to loved ones, because I thought I could just do it all on my own. I didn't need anybody, you know, and it definitely played a toll on me mentally. I feel like being back home was more important to me, being around family. It was just a good chance to just really start over, and with me having 2 years left, you know, I want to make the most out of these opportunities. So that's how I ended up at SMU.
We knew SMU was one of the top schools, you know, ranked private schools in the nation, and so when we had the offer from Coach Dykes and Coach Kane to come, you know, we visited, but we already knew it was a great, you know, a great moment for Chev to take advantage of a great education, you know, at SMU, and just, you know, be the best he can be academically and on the football field.
Those kids and those parents and the people in the community that's going to pass those billboards, because it's bigger than just me, you know. And as football, with it being a platform, like I said, growing up it was fun, and I was like, oh, look at me. But now, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to realize it's bigger than me. So to be a light and an inspiration, you know, for those kids is what it's really about. So that for them to see a different perspective, or to see someone in a uniform wearing SMU, and to know that, oh, they were from the same area I'm from, you know, I can also get there, you know, like that's what it's about, you know. It's about kind of shining that light, like, look, it's possible. To have Dallas across your chest just means something even more, because to know I'm a part of a program and an organization that's kind of bringing that back up, bringing that Pony Express back up is huge, you know. It's like, you know, I'm part of the history books now. You know, like all the other guys back in the day, you know, even though things went south, you know, to be a part of something that's basically like resurrecting is really cool.